And hello people, how are you today? I've got to remember that I streamed today. I was going to record all day. I had this big plan, and then I remembered it's a stream day and I can't actually do that. But I am in here doing some bits and bobs here. Let's see, what do we have? The horses, I just wait. The goats, I just wait. The lilac, I don't think are ready for reharvesting just yet. For science, I don't even know if I have any of those plants. Ooh, there's a thing. Banana trees, I've got a bunch of. We're going to check on that trout. 490 chives. Okay, that's going to take a dent in my dwindling cash reserves. Let's see. Okay, that is got to wait on. Let's have a wee looky at the trees here. I don't have a single one of these. Okay, how often can they harvest? I can harvest them twice a year, summer and fall. But how many did I need? Where did they go? 110. So I don't need pots and pots of them or anything. So let's put in some here. We can harvest them twice. It's no big deal. We'll get, what's that? 18, 27, 36, 45, and if we put in one more, be 54. That'll be just enough, right? Except there's no room down there to do that. Foiled in my plan. I had a plan. I didn't manage to get it right. Okay, if we put this up here, then we're good, right? We're good. Where are they? So we now have 54 of them. Oh, not quite, sunshine. I have done that so many times where I have like one less than I need. It's actually quite frustrating. Don't do it that way. It's no fun at all, okay? So I needed how many of these? Way too many. I think I have the mod turned on this morning. I do. Look at them grow. My happy little chives. Oh my goodness. So I still got to get roads in around my flowers. I have not done that yet. As you know, I've started decorating at least one of the many farmhouses that farmhouses that I've got to get sorted out in the game. I showed you recently that quick harvest thing, and I was talking about the click. And one of the comments was that you can also just hold. If you just click and hold your mouse button, the little tractor will jump twice. And that works. It's probably great for some people. I find it stresses if I just click and hold this, it'll go. Just wait, it'll go. I find it, just that one time, I feel a strain in the tendons in my wrist. I can't do that. It's a different muscle, it's a different something, but it's just enough I feel a strain, even that one time. So, because I tried it, as soon as I heard it, I thought, oh, I'll give that a try and see how it works. It's like, oh, no, absolutely not. And like I said, for me, that when you're harvesting that click thing, when I'm just sitting here relaxing, watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., oh my God, I've become such an addict. It's like the X-Files, but way more fun. It's so good. It is so good. But I'm just sitting here kind of trying to unwind at the end of the night so I can hopefully get some sleep. That click routine is what makes my mind go quiet. It really does help. Like I said, it's almost like a sense of meditation for me, especially if I'm not watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when I do it. Yeah, anyway, what do you do? Isn't that pretty though? That is so lovely. And you know what? I'll get more diamonds out of it. It's all good. 490. That's a lot of chives, folks. Whoops, and I keep forgetting that extra click. There was nothing I needed to harvest, was there? These that I'm doing, that's not ready, that's not ready, that's not ready. All of the critters are being fed and looked after, so we're all good. Remember to click a third time, little girl. You'll be fine. I'm glad I've got the flowers almost sorted. I just have to put in some roads and make it pretty, and I haven't done that yet. I haven't gotten back to it at all. It's starting to feel like I'm finally making some progress in that whole organization thing. It's a long process in the game. If you're, in like I am, or I'm in recording, I'm thinking of what can I say or do that might be mildly interesting for someone today. And I don't just play the game very much. It's unfortunate, but that's the case with every game anymore these days. Every game. So my voice, I'm only doing 2 recordings a day, as you have noticed, and I'm finding that I don't have a problem keeping that up. That I don't start, and with the streaming most days too, I can seem to manage that okay. That's working out for me. I'm going to give this another week or 2, like at this level, because it's not too bad, and I don't start with the re-coughing, for lack of a better term, quite too much anymore. So now here's the thing. Here's a place where I might use that. I know. Okay, the chives. When can the chives be planted? Let's check that first. Oh, they can be planted anytime. So, yeah. If it were, I'm looking at over half the season has gone by, and I want to make sure they're all planted in time. I might use this method occasionally to rush through and make sure that I have room, to replant more if I needed to, but it doesn't really look like that. No, I don't actually want to do that. I want to do more. Give me more, give me more. Do. I got a bunch of pictures from a friend in Scotland last night. It was like, I feel so sad. I want to go home now. Oh, I don't know. It's so hard. I don't know what to do with life anymore. I don't know how to even make choices anymore. And I'm sure this is true of an awful lot of people. I know you talk to a lot of people that think, oh, well, we're just going to get all our vaccines and we're going to all go back to normal. And I just don't think that's going to ever be the case. Scientists are thinking that this has now become part of our life. COVID is always going to be out there. It's going to be like the flu. Oh, and I'm not watching how many numbers I'm doing. It's not good. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be a case of, it's always going to be out there. It's always going to be killing people when they catch it. And I think we're going to have to start living different. I don't even know how to decide what to do. I mean, when I'm allowed to fly again, should that ever be the day? And, if I get the vaccine, do I go back to Scotland? What if it gets worse? Oh, I'm done. Sweetness. What if it gets worse? And I don't, my daughter's here. Scotland's far, far away. And when you can't fly for months on end, that is a terrifying thought. What if someone got ill and you can't just pop on a plane and go home? It's hard. It's really, really hard. I don't even know what to do anymore. And I'm sure there's a lot of us in that situation. Like, how are you guys handling that? What do you do? How do you make these day-to-day decisions about even where to be anymore? Because we don't live in the world we used to. And it's in my head all the time. I mean, if there's any hope I'm getting the vaccine this year, and depends on what news day you watch, it'll either be sometime this summer or in a year. Because they're just not narrowing it down for me at all. Oh my goodness. So I get these pictures last night and it's like, yeah, I'm so ready to go home. And then I think, but am I? Are you now? I don't know. I just got to get my family to come over with me. That's the kicker. Just let's all go move to Scotland. Scotland's done pretty well with COVID. They've done, I mean, it's something I watch all the time because I have people I care about over there, and I'm always checking. They've done a lot better than a lot of countries have. I don't know. But I'm homesick today. Can you tell? A little bit. So I'm just replowing for next season so that whatever comes up, I will have a nice plowed earth to redo that with. I am going to, let's go check on things like this. Good one. Let's keep the farm hands happy. They run my life, so one needs to take care of them. You will notice that there are currently 1,000. There are 1,000 of the shamrocks on my farm planted by other people, actually, who have come in and been absolutely wonderful to replant for everybody else. So if you are needing shamrocks, I'm going to be closing the game down here shortly because I have to go off and record some other things, and then I have to stream today, and I have no idea what to stream today. Oh, there's a problem. But it'll be open this evening and overnight. So if you're in a time zone that gets you into the game through what would be my night in Eastern Standard Time, which will be Eastern Daylight Time here really quickly, apparently. I don't know when that changes, but it just confuses all the things. The game will be open for people to drop in. What am I looking at? Fish. Okay, we've got lots of fish. Although I do have a lot of fish curry going on. And I haven't done these since I did that recording. I haven't touched these once because it's so much money. Look at this one. I have 157,000 and it wants almost 70,000. You know what? Just go away and leave me alone. I will do some of the lower ones, and I don't know. That question really got me thinking about these things. Like I've kind of half-heartedly done some and blah blah, and you muck around, and then it's like, I don't know if I ever want to even do that again. It is so expensive. This is wanting diamonds and jam. Boy, you can start to go through a lot of jam in a hurry too. So I'm at 7. Yep, the day is going to come when I have no jam. Oh, actually, let's go check our castle. And do some clickies because I'm down under the numbers I would like to have for my farmers. I found over the last year playing this game that I like to keep those tickets up pretty high. I've had some bad spells with my health where, about the best I can do is leave it run so the farmers, but my farm hands are playing the game for me. But I can get to the computer, or I put it on the laptop and I wake up and do a click now and again. And at least they can keep, making me feel like I'm slowly moving ahead in the game, right? You just feel like you did something. Come on. Sometimes you need to find happiness where you can, and you take it where you can get it. So it's a little thing, but it's a little thing that makes me feel better. So I like to have enough tickets, ahead that I can just plan on, doing that click a few times a day for a week or two at a time. And we will get some more cheese going. I really like having the cheese near the spawn area. I don't know if spawn area is the right name for this, but that's what I'm calling it. Excuse me. Because it reminds me to keep doing them, just kind of do them all the time as I'm, if I do just come in to click the farm hands union, then I see them and it's like, okay, I'll just make a quick run by there. In other games I had them, in all my other farms I actually have them off somewhere on their own, and then I have to make that decision to, that really hard thing. I have to click M and then go there. Oh my God, it's so hard. But I forget. And you go through so many thousands of the darn things, like the jam and the cheese. At some point, they're going to be wanting, 1,200 of them or something. So now I believe I have a lot of fish, and the milk is up pretty good. Although when I start doing the curry, you start blasting through that at 25 a time in every house doing curry. You can go through a whole lot of milk products. Excuse me. I still haven't done a thing in that house yet, but it's built, so that's a start. It's totally worth doing. So what is like your favorite series? Okay, what are people watching these days? I'm always out of touch with like the culture of what's popular and what's going on. I mean, Agents of Shield have been around for, I don't know, 7 or 8 years or some darn thing. I don't even think they make it anymore, but for me, it's like, ooh, I love this. I love it so much. So I have to avoid spoilers. Not that I actually care that much. A spoiler sometime for me just means I'm more interested now that I know what's going to happen. Really? That happens? Now I have to figure out how. But, yeah. But I am loving it. So for me, it's been an interesting year because I've gotten into a bunch of things that I've never watched before. Because the Avatar experience, I know it's always been very popular, but I thought you guys were all freaking insane for watching that, because my first experience with Avatar was the movie, and I only watched about 10-15 minutes of it, and I went, well, this is absolute crap, and I couldn't finish it, and I never understand why the Avatar in Korra was such a big deal. And then Quill sat me down in front of the Avatar, The Last Airbender, the animated series, and I'm not that big on animated. They're okay. I mean, I don't dislike them, but I would never go choose to watch one because I like animated things. That would not be the case for me. But I love it. I just fell in love with the thing. I think it is absolutely brilliant. Korra's even better. Man, I love Korra so much. So we're getting through to the end and just gonna watch it over again. And that's kind of what Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is doing right now. It's just, I am over the moon in love. It is so good. It is so good. I got a little bit of a crush going on Agent Coulson, who is, good old AC, right? I love him. Man, I love that character so much. He gets that little grin sometimes, and he's not like, was it Grant Wade, whatever his name is. He's, he's supposed to be, I guess, the good-looking, sexy one, and he is. I mean, he's gorgeous, but I don't know, there's just something, there's a twinkle in Agent Coulson's eyes. It's like, oh, I love this character so much. I think he's just absolutely charming. I think he's so fun. So fun. What is that on the floor by the door? Can you guys see that? What is that? There's something, oh, they're little slippies. Oh, isn't that cute? They're little slippers. That that is adorable. I've never noticed them before. I had no idea what I was looking at. Oh, that is cute though. Very, very cute. So we are now in winter. Do I have anything that I need to harvest? No fish. I got to get somebody moved over here. So we're going to go get who? I'm going to take the rabbit one and haul it down. So let's go. Am I facing what direction? I'm turned around here. That way, folks. We're going to go get the fella who's on the rabbits and move him down. He is off under a rabbit. This fella right here. Zooming around. And we have to take him all the way to the donkeys. Let's go. So this is something I have to do every once in a while, and I've got the fish sorted out now. I've got another farmhand available, or 2. Actually, I should go get them. Ooh. I am missing a thing. I do. I've got a couple of farmhands sitting somewhere that could be sitting here taking care of my animals. This is such a lovely source of income, and it's just, nice steady things here. I'm going to go back here first, though, and make sure my little duckies are fed. Yeah, let's go see. I know I've got another couple of farmhands because I had 3 of them at least in the fishing area before. So I don't know where I've tucked those little guys off at, but I don't remember doing anything with them. Are they here under this? They are. Man, you guys have been slacking like crazy. Oh, you terrible people. So where do we want to put them? We've got the chickens. Eggs are, they're good. They sell. He's sorting that out. I like to keep the goats all the time with someone on them. our cows have both got people on. So if I put one here and then just run down, you know what, it doesn't matter. I think I will put one down here and I'll haul an, or maybe I should put two down here. Anyway, we'll put one in the chickens and one further down. The more spread out they are, the faster it is when I have to move one, right? The only ones I like to always keep some on are the goats. My goats are always have a farmer with them, and or the cows if possible, because the milk and the cheese thing, that's an ongoing issue. With these, the donkeys here in these two sections, I could move that guy back and forth any old time. The goat, yeah, I won't ever move him. He just stays here. He's got a permanent job. He has job security, folks. He's there for good. I tend to keep one on the horses because they take rather a long time to level, so you just keep somebody there farming them all the time. If I stop here, I get veg from the rabbits and shrooms or some truffles, right, from the pigs. I tend to get more veg from other things I do, and you get them from some of the trees. So I'm going to put him here. He can bring in some vegetables for us. And this guy hasn't gone to look after the donkeys yet, so why don't we do that? It's that one. Well, he's wasting time, and I need 70. So we got 2 runs through here to get these guys going. I got a bunch of red goji berries to do now too. And this is an hour and a half. So in an hour and a half, this will be done. Assuming I get the red goji berries done. Can I plant anything? I cannot. This is going to be in spring. Alrighty, I'm going to just shut up. This was just a day in my life. Down home on the farm. I'm going to come back here and start putting roads into around this area. Needs doing. It's kind of dull. The flowers are pretty colors, but the rest's kind of dull. It's time to become a road engineer. Thank you guys for being awesome. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate all your comments and your views, and I'll see you again later. Bye-bye.